Hey everyone, when I came across this story, I was immediately, thought I thought immediately about something I read during the oil disaster. Now let me explain. People at that time were pretty much quoting Bible prophecy, and there's a quote in the Bible prophecy, a paragraph talking about boats being destroyed or ships being destroyed. Okay, and here is an article. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's happening here, but this could be a way that boats around the world could be destroyed. Now, this just happened today. It's the 20th, so this is an article that came out today. It says the Danube River ice melting wrecks boats by the hundreds. Now, this is something I didn't even think of. Um, if Earth changes as far as climate, is going to cause the polar ice caps to either melt or the Arctic ice sheet is going to become unhinged. And then you're going to have huge chunks of ice floating down. And what you're going to have is hitting them boats. And the boats are going to be destroyed. So I'll just read the article here. And I'm not exactly sure what paragraph that is in the Bible. I'm not so well versed in the Bible, but I do remember someone talking about that, and they were trying to correlate that to the oil spill. But anyway, it says big chunks of melting ice moving on the Danube River have damaged hundreds of small boats and several restaurants located on rafts, officials said on Monday. It says the thick ice, which had closed hundreds of miles of Europe's busy waterway during the region's recent cold snap, started moving Sunday afternoon because of rising temperatures. The 1,777-mile-long river flows through nine countries and is vital for transportation, power, and industry, but the ice nearly totally blocked it from the Austria to the Black Sea. As ice flows up to 1.6 feet, half a meter thick, began to break up in the Belgrade area. Hundreds of parked boats crashed into each other and several barges were swept away. One raft restaurant sank and others were damaged as they broke away from the shore. And it says officials were trying to determine whether the melting snow and ice were causing flooding or if last year's drought, which lowered water levels in the Danube, will make that unlikely. And it says a Serbian water system supply system official said there was no need to panic, but the situation must be carefully monitored, and at this moment we don't know what will happen, he said. And he says despite the warming temperatures, some 3,300 people remain stranded by deep snow that hit remote areas of southern Serbia and can only be reached by helicopters, said Serbian emergency official Predrag Maric. In neighboring Montenegro, the U.S. military responded to a request from the government by dispatching two Black Hawk helicopters to evacuate people from snowbound regions of the small Balkan country, the U.S. Embassy said. So that's just another idea of mine. I mean, everyone was talking about Bible prophecy back then and talking about boats being submerged or boats being destroyed or something to that effect. And I just read this, and that's the first thing that popped into my mind, you know. So that's another thing to think about, people. The only way I could think about boats being destroyed is possibly these ice sheets or these icebergs or whatever you want to call them, these ice chunks actually hitting the boats all around the world, and you'd have destroyed boats all over the world. So I just wanted to add that and post it. I'll be putting the article in the description area as always, people. Take it easy. Take it easy.